Hello, this is Jennifer Battle, and today we are here with Dion to talk about his upcoming album, I'm a Star. This album is a genre blending of both pop and R&B with its lead single, Pop Star, gearing up to take the stage Dion has been waiting for. So Dion, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really great today.
That's great. Well, tell me why. Why are you excited?
I'm a bit excited because this album is actually been long awaited. I have a lot of listeners who have been waiting for me to drop something, and I just want to give them something that's of substance and worthy of listening to.
Yeah, I bet they're excited. Now, is this your first official press promo for your music?
Technically, actually, yes. Yes.
Okay.
The last time we just had a lot of things go wrong at the same time, but I also was out of state, so it was very hard for me to kind of get back into Las Vegas and do all the things I needed to do.
I think you're here right on time.
Yes.
This is exactly how it's supposed
Yes.
to go. So you got 5 great songs on your EP. And I'd love to know, and I think your listeners want to know, which one of those really required you to tap into that vulnerable side?
My personal opinion, it would have to be For Granted. I think For Granted was the one that truly came off the heart. I was just pretty much thinking when I had first listened to the beat, I was actually driving back to Vegas, and I was like, let me try to find a way just to like make this work. And when I had got back to the studio, I was like, I need to like actually produce a song that's heartfelt, that's straight from the heart. Like whether it be of the past, present, future, whatever it may be, just something that people can relate to. And I think For Granted is the one that allowed me to tap into the most vulnerable because it's the most raw and true song on the album. It's pretty much like sometimes in life you get taken for granted by the people that you love. You know, it could be your family, it can be a lover, it can be your friends, whoever it may be. So the people who are listening to that song, they will understand that it's real and it's raw. And ultimately, just like the rest of the album, it's human.
Yeah, I think every album needs one of those songs that you just hit on repeat 100
Yes.
million times when you're like in the field.
Yes.
So which of the tracks then, tell me, feels more like it represents the most confidence for you?
Oh, my personal opinion, that would have to be Pop Star.
Pop Star.
It's literally the name is what you get. Literally a pop star. The song is pretty much like about arrogance, dominance, but not like too. How do I say? It's not like too like out there in your face. It's more like a controlled cockiness and confidence. Pretty much like I'm unstoppable and I'm untouchable and nothing can hurt me in the moment. So that's the type of track that it is. But the lyrics are very bold as well.
I love it. So it sounds like we're going to go for a ride, an emotional
Yes.
roller coaster
Yes.
with these songs. So how would you compare this one to your last release?
Oh, yeah. So the last release, now this is one thing I want to tell my listeners as well, now that they get the opportunity to see me in the flesh as Dion. The thing is with the album, it's a continuation from the first one. So the storyline continues. It doesn't start over. It's a continuation. But I would say how it compares is that it kind of follows the same arc a little bit, but there's a little bit more raw emotion into the second one. The first one, I felt like I was just writing because I wanted to get something out there. So it was a little bit of inexperience, just lyrics thrown in there just to, you know, make it fit and make it work. This
Right.
one, every lyric counts in this album, and every high note you hear, every ad-lib you hear is put there purposely and structured perfectly. But I feel like this one, if you guys thought the last album was great, this one's way better. And that's my personal opinion of listening to it. I listen to it every single day, and I will tell you, I'm actually addicted to my own album.
That's how it should be. But
Yes.
it sounds like you've had a lot of growth as an artist from this last album to this one. So what was the process of putting this one together? How did you fuel that growth?
Okay, so with this album, what ended up happening actually was I had took a long hiatus. I'm so sorry, my listeners. I really needed it. But I took a very long hiatus. I was supposed to originally only take 3 months off of music, but life happens. Things happen. So it pretty much just gave me more extra time in order to like get things put together. And I decided to try to make a comeback to music like somewhere around August. But I'm not going to lie, I really wasn't feeling it. And I kind of felt a little bit, unconfident about it. Right. And then I stumbled upon this beat. And that's how Sign was created, which was the intro for the album. And from Sign on, the whole entire album just came together very well. It was very hard, but like I was working on Thanksgiving,
Yep.
Christmas, even my birthday, which was when the album was finished, which was January 11th. So it was a very long process, honestly, from pretty much, I would say Sign was finished in October, from October all the way to January. And there's even more music that is still being worked on currently right now. So the way it came together, it was very, very smooth and very fun to do.
Okay.
I think I enjoyed this album way more than I did the last one. And the last one took me about a year or so to do. So
What an amazing birthday gift.
yes.
Birth your baby out into the world.
Yes.
Yeah, you talked a lot about you connecting emotionally to these songs.
Yes.
What do you think your listeners can emotionally connect to with this album?
Oh man, there's a lot. So I would say for like songs in general with Sign, I feel like if you're yearning for somebody and you really want somebody to be with you or you're seeking them out, I think Sign is going to be the best song that you would want to go to. If you're feeling confident and you're feeling like you're unstoppable and you want to feel like nothing can touch you, Pop Star is the song to go. If you're feeling regret and remorseful and apologetic for the things that you've done in life, whether it be to family members, friends, a lover, whoever it may be, I think Apologize would be the perfect song that you would go to. And if you want to be uplifted and you want to be able to feel like you can rise above all the things that you've ever went through in life, I think Don't Put the Blame is the perfect song that you will listen to. And if you're feeling like you want to be heartfelt and you feel like you're taken for granted and you want an emotional release, I think For Granted is the perfect song that people would go to for certain.
This sounds like just like an emotional
Yes.
up and down, almost like a story that
Yes.
you're telling with the whole album. So I'm excited to listen. I'm sure your listeners are excited to hear it. But let's switch gears a little bit. Tell me about the promotion of this album. Why are you excited about this promotion, this go around?
So the reason why I'm more excited about this promotion on the go around is that last time, like I mentioned earlier, you guys weren't able to see me in the flesh. You guys didn't know who Dion was. All you guys seen was just an Instagram page and just a poster, and that was it in music. You know, you actually get to see Dion not just be in something, but perform something. And for those who are watching this right now, Pop Star does have a dance to it. And that's something that you guys will be able to see. It's like a K-pop style choreography. I would say the role model for this dance specifically, in my personal opinion, is Kai from EXO. That is one of my favorite all-time artists. But I would say more so what makes me excited as well is the simple fact that this time we're doing everything the right way. You know, last time we wanted to take shortcuts. We wanted to do things the quick way, take the quick route. This time we're actually, you know, being grounded, getting ideas, thinking. And it's not just me. It's a team. You know, it's like it's more than one person that's able to help you with something, like being able to grab the model, being able to grab the dancers, being able to find a place to shoot the dance practice at, to be able to find a dance studio, to be able to get into a studio like this. So it's like, it's very exciting and it's very nerve-wracking at the same time because this is the first time we've ever done something like this. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not surprised with the quality that we have for this upcoming album.
So it's more than the music that has evolved.
Yes.
It's the whole process. And I'm excited because I feel like it sounds like we might have a TikTok dance trend coming up with Pop Star.
Possibly. We may never know.
Now, you mentioned like the emotions of the song, but tell me more about, is there any lyric from the song, any of the songs that are particularly meaningful to you?
Yes. So for me, it's an Apologize, one of them. It's and the tears on the ground. What if I can't save you? Then I guess we'll both drown.
Oh.
And that means pretty much like the person who caused their pain is so distraught over the hurt that they caused the person that even if they can't save them, they're willing to dive in head first for them. You know, so it's like if you drown, then I'll drown with you because I'm the one who caused it. This is my karma, basically. And my second favorite, my personal opinion, I know I mentioned this song a lot, but it's in For Granted. I think it's the line that say that you love is my heart not good enough. And I feel like that's a theme that echoes throughout the whole entire album. It's like, I'm trying to prove myself to you. I'm proving myself to you. And it feels like it's never enough. And I feel like that's kind of how sometimes people are in life. You know, they're going to college, they're living life, they're trying to do things the right way. And it feels like regardless as to what they're doing, sometimes people don't love them for who they are. And that's always a question that's subliminally to them, but they probably might not realize it. And that's pretty much what the song is like, hey, I'm trying to prove my worth to you. Am I good enough for you? And that's why I like those lyrics.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm not supposed to tear up as the interviewer, but I'm already feeling a little emotional over here. Right. So, you know, that's the thing that'll get them emotional. But what's going to make them really like fall in love with this new EP?
Oh, what make them fall in love with the EP is that it's raw and it's human. There's no like sugarcoating. Everything is put together perfectly. Everything, every lyric, like I said, has a meaning. It's not like some random nonsense being spilled out. The lyrics hold weight and substance. So it's when you're listening to it, there's things that you can listen to a couple of times and you might not understand because it might fly over your head, even if though it's direct. But some people like come back and listen to, oh my gosh, this is what I was feeling this whole entire time, but he worded it perfectly and I couldn't explain it or express it. You know, so that's how I feel about the album overall in general. That's why I feel people will fall in love with it, is because the lyricism for the songs are very great. And there's one thing that I will say right now that I try not to do. I try not to use the same lyrics twice as well. So it's, if I'm saying something, it has to be completely different so that I can, you know, resonate with people more and not say the same thing over and over. But people will fall in love with the album for that simple reason, is that they will understand that this is a raw, a human album.
I love it. Raw, human, growth from the first album.
Yes.
We even have a dance coming up.
Yes.
So after this, what can your listeners, new and old, because I know you're going to gain a lot more fans from this, what can they look forward to next?
I would say they can look forward to Hypnotic. Yes.
Like the drink?
No.
I'm just teasing.
No, just the song Hypnotic. Okay. I think people will love Hypnotic. If you're into like club music, early 2000s type club music, I think Hypnotic is definitely like the type of music that people would be listening to. Now, my team, this is their opinion. They think Hypnotic is better than Popstar. And I'm like, this is the crazy. That's crazy, right? I'm like sitting up there. I'm like, I took my time to write Popstar. So when you're saying that Hypnotic is better, you know, it goes to show that there is growth from even just this recent album that I've done, that there's still growth continuously going. And so with Hypnotic, like I said, they can look forward to it. I still do think that Popstar is better. But Hypnotic definitely is catchy, and it is obsessive. Very, very obsessive.
Yeah, I think it sounds really exciting.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to listening to the whole thing, being in all my feelings, right. Dancing, having a good time, and all the other things that you've got going on in the future. So, right. Dion, I'm really excited about what's coming up for you next. And that kind of wraps up our conversation today. But is there anything else that you want to tell your fans and listeners as they gear up to hear this next album? Yes,
I want to say thank you guys all for listening and taking your time and patience. I know it's been very long processes. I know some of you have been listening, sticking with us from 2020, and I greatly appreciate that. I just want to let you guys know that I really do not want to let you guys down with this album. I feel like you guys have waited a very long time, and it's time that you guys get some real content and some real real substance with the albums going forth, and also just production in general, and taking more steps so that you guys can see Dion more often, and that it's not just a one-off thing. I am also grateful for you guys' support, every comment, every like. Please support our upcoming artists as well that are going to be releasing tracks, albums, or whatever, maybe even covers. Like Anthony Rodriguez, amazing singer, by the way, very amazing singer. And then we also have Daniel Ashton, who probably might be releasing some stuff. My sister might be releasing a couple covers. So just go support them as well, and not just Dion. Dion is a great artist, but there's also other ones too. And I also will say just thank you guys very much, and I appreciate your guys' support.
Thank you so much, Dion. And make sure you check out I'm a Star by this gentleman right here.